Hello everyone and welcome to video 122. Today we are going to be reading Windfires by Angela Johnson. Cool. Yeah. All sorts of books right down here that you already threw down there. There you go. Alright, you ready? Alright. Great-great-uncle was a windflyer. A smooth windflyer, a Tuskegee windflyer. His whole life, all he ever wanted to do was fly. With his arms flapping, he jumped off a chicken coop when he was 5. Then jumped off a barn into soft hay when he was 7. Uncle says it's because he watched some birds fly that day. When he was 11, he paid 75 cents to go up with a flying barnstormer. It's what heaven must be, Uncle says to me, with clouds like soft blankets saying, "Come on in, get warm, stay a while, and be a windflyer too." They flew over the fields, over the lakes, and Uncle just knew if he could get a good grip, those clouds would be his. He cried when they landed because then he knew what it was like to go into the wind, against the wind, beyond the wind. There was magic in the wind back then, he says. Okay, we got plenty of books. When he was older, Uncle became a Tuskegee airman. Within the 32nd, he studied hard and flew in a war. Air Force didn't want us at first. Only 4 squadrons like us, he says, touching his mahogany face. And when his plane left the red Alabama dirt and flew in the air, he hoped he would never come down. He had finally become a windflyer, a smooth windflyer, a Tuskegee windflyer, flying high above it all, never to touch the earth again, forever a windflyer. When I ask him if it was a big war, Uncle says, "They all are, but that's over now. We were something. Some of us didn't come back, but we never lost a plane we protected." Then Uncle points at the picture of him and the windflyers, those smooth windflyers, those Tuskegee windflyers, young and brave and young, all. Uncle crop dusted some right after the war. That's the only way he could still fly, the only way he could still catch the clouds and feel the wind. He says flying is different now, so faster planes, more people than ever, but Uncle says the clouds still sound the same. He holds my hand, and we watch new windflyers jet through the clouds. Then once in a while, he takes me up, and we become the smooth windflyers, Tuskegee windflyers, flying into the wind, against the wind, beyond the wind, the magical wind. That is a good book. Those guys were really brave, you know, very brave to fly planes in the World War. That is Windflyers by Angela Johnson. Good artwork. Yep. Here's another book. You can also look at the book we just read. Good artwork, realistic artwork. It's not fantasy. It's real life. Yeah. So I recommend it. Good book. Okay. We are enjoying our Jamba Juice. Noah likes Jamba Juice. Usually when I get like a medium with the whey protein, he likes to get the extra, which fills up a small cup, which is perfect for him. So it's good that Jamba Juice does that for him. So, anyways, where is our other book, buddy? We need to do some more reading in Shel Silverstein's book. Oh, it's up there. I remember now. We also need to continue reading in the Don't Bump the Gunk and Other Fantasies by Shel Silverstein. We still have some more to do on that. The Plight of the Pin. Oh, we already read that part. The skinny zippity. Oh, pity the poor, poor zippity, for he can eat nothing but grilly, a plant that grows only in New Caledonia, while the zippity lives in New Delhi. Oops, we've been caught by a quick digesting geek, and now we are dodging his teeth, and now we are resting in his small intestine, and now we're back out on the street. The zombies. The ostrich is known to bury his head, the zombie so much more discreetly, at the very first inkling of danger or dread, will bury himself most completely. If he glimpses the sound or the odor of man, he envisions a horrible death, so he burrows himself deep down into the sand and sits there, just holding his breath. So the next time you're down to the beach at the strand, so sunny and splashy and gay, remember, the zombies sit under the sand, just waiting for you to go away. The flying festoon. I am going to ride on the flying festoon. I'll jump on his back and I'll whistle a tune, and we'll fly to the outermost tip of the moon. The flying festoon and I. Oh, I'm taking some crackers, a ball and a prune, and we're leaving this evening precisely at noon. For I'm going to fly with a flying festoon, just as soon as he learns how to fly. In Waukesha, Wisconsin. In Waukesha, Wisconsin, we take quite a risk. You want a book over here? Okay, that's fine. You take quite a risk whenever you go to the movies, for if they're in the dark, lurks the double-toed bark. Did you get it? Oh, yeah, you got it. Good job, bud. And the man-eating scale-faced Scoobies. There are gobble-eyed gorks and slimy-tailed borks, and hutchlings and broggy-beaked bizzies, and gumboons and grobs and grabba-bom-bobs, and cresleys of various sizes. There are bony-backed bleaks and razor-toothed cleeks, and whaleys and glump-panching gorkle. He's so funny about his books. And the shivery shrieks of the gatoring geeks, and worse than the snort of the snorkel. There are glumgards since beam, and the grizzlies scream, may awaken the foul-tempered frisk, and the scale-faced Scoobies that dwell in the movies, right here in Waukesha, Wisconsin. You got plenty of books right there. You don't need any more. This one? There you go. Okay. This one? Or this one? You like this one? Yeah. There you go. You know which one you wanted. Gumplagutch. Go over and play with the Gumplagutch, Tommy. The Gumplagutch loves to play. You may bounce on his belly and call him Old Nelly and fill up his nostrils with clay. Don't be afraid of his fangs or that one yellow eye or the scales on his tail, my dear. Go over and play with the Gumplagutch, Tommy. There's nothing at all to fear. I'll wait for you here. The wild cheroot. I'd like a coat of wild cheroot. It's warm and fleecy as you can be, but no, what if the wild cheroot would like a coat of me? The friendly old sleepy-eyed skirk. The sleepy-eyed skirk, he's a nice old thing. He'll let you sit inside his mouth. If you knock on his chin, he'll let you in, but I rather doubt he'll let you out. Squishy, squashy, squagatal. When singing songs of scariness, of bloodiness, and hairiness, I feel obligated at this moment to remind you of the most ferocious beast of all, 6,000 tons and 9 miles tall, the squishy, squashy, squagatal, that's standing right behind you. Woo! That's scary. I'm just kidding. So that was Don't Bump the Glump and Other Fantasies by Shel Silverstein. I don't think he's ready. Noah's ready for this. I don't know if I'm ready for this, to be honest with you. You need a huge imagination when reading these books. But you know what? It gives you ideas, right? It gives you ideas on when we write our book that that you can put fantasy in there. Our first book is our first series of books that we're writing is real life. it's not fantasy. Well, there is part of fantasy in there, right, bud? There's part of fantasy. It's based on real life. Yeah, it's based on real life, but it's not real. If that makes sense. Okay, so it's not this kind of imagination, but it's close. Okay, yeah, I know. Now you can see he's yeah. He's got a whole a table full of books here. He's not satisfied with just one. He's got to have a whole table full of books, and not just the whole table full of books, but he wants more and more and more. That's the attention span that we're working on. We're working on this attention span to sit, look, and do his work. That is the goal. Is you got to grow that brain. But it's one of the problems with the white matter deficiency in his brain. So we've got other disabilities, but that's one that it impacts his learning and his mobility. So we're working on it, bud. So stick with us, okay? It'd be awesome if you're here supporting him. That's great. Love it. Appreciate it. We have, we're also going to have 2 walks that we're going to be doing. We just registered for both of them. One's for Down syndrome awareness on the 21st. It's in Portland, Oregon. I know, right here. You got a couple of them. And then we have a walk coming up next Sunday on the 8th. Both of them, we're doing them as a daddy son time. We're doing both of them. The other one next week is for Shriners Hospital. It's to help support them because they do awesome work for Noah and for others with disabilities. And we are, not doing it as a together as a nonprofit, but we're there representing our nonprofit called For Noah with Love. Yep, not yet. And because both of those walks are there to support similar causes that we as a nonprofit also do. So it's going to be a good time. So hope anybody that's interested in doing either of the walks, either on the 8th or the 21st of September, let me know. I'll get you hooked up. Okay? Alright guys, until next time, like, share, subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Go check out noahsgear.com. That would be awesome. We're going to throw up many more designs up all the time. We're trying our hardest, raise some money up, so we can buy even better designs, have more unique designs that you want. So until next time, can you say goodbye? And you're gonna have some Jamba Juice. Oh, Jamba Juice. Right? Yeah. Okay, say goodbye. Bye. Bye. Yeah, there you go. Alright, see you guys.